Hello guys, today during the Christmas I am going to give you some gifts. These are nothing but joining of sentences, that is, each set of simple sentences must be combined into one simple sentence by using participle. And you can remember what participle is. Participle is actually a non-finite verb retaining some of the properties of the verb. It is neither a verb nor any other part of speech, but it is an adjective. But it does not lose all the characteristics of verb. So, what is the definition of participle? Participle is a non-finite verb retaining some of the properties of the verb. Okay, there are different methods of combining each set of simple sentences into one simple sentence by using participle. For example, first example I am giving: the soldier drew his sword. The soldier drew his sword. He rushed forward. He rushed forward at the man. You see that there are two verbs here. Drew, it is the past form of draw, and rust, it is the past form of rush. So, which action has taken place first? You see that there is a cause and effect relationship between the two subjects. The soldier, and instead of soldier you have used he. So, soldier and he are the same person. So, in the case of participle, you must know that the subjects must be the same person. Okay? So, which action has taken place first? The first place is drew his sword. So, what is the present form of drew? Draw. You should use answer. Drawing his sword, drawing, or another method, having drawn his sword, comma, the soldier rushed forward at the man. The soldier rushed forward at the man. Full stop. There is one finite verb, that is rushed. Okay? So, in a simple sentence, you should use only one finite verb. And when there are two finite verbs and the subject is the same person, and you see a cause and effect relationship, the previous action, the first action that took place will take the participle form. And what is the method? Present form of the verb plus ing, or having plus past participle of the form followed by object. sword. Clear? Drawing or having drawn his sword, the soldier rushed forward at the man. Number 2. Look at the board. He walked from dawn to dusk. He walked from dawn to dusk. You know, dawn is the early morning and dusk is twilight. That is the transitional time between the day and the sunset. That is dusk. He walked from dawn to dusk. Next sentence, he felt tired. He felt tired. So there are two finite verbs you see. One is worked and the other is felt. So which of the actions took place first? First he worked, and what is the result? He felt tired. So what will take the present participle form? Clear? Let us clean the board. Having worked or working, whatever may you choose, either having plus past participle of the verb or present form of the verb plus ing. Having worked or working from dawn to dusk, comma, he felt tired. He felt tired. And there is only one finite verb, that is felt. And having worked or working is the participle form. And from dawn to dusk is not object, but it is the adverbial of time. So, participle may be followed by an object and may be followed by an object, or may not be followed by an object, may be followed by an adverbial. You say from dawn to dusk is an adverbial. Number 3. For example, I took this journey to Calcutta. I took this journey to Kolkata. Okay? Second sentence is, I desired to get the best medical treatment. I desired to take the best medical treatment. Okay? There are two finite verbs you see, took and desired. And the person is the same person, that is I. I took this journey to Kolkata and I desired, so subject is the same person and there are two finite verbs. And which finite verb took place first? I desired to take the best medical treatment. As there was my desire within me, I took this journey to Kolkata. So, desiring or having desired, to take the best medical treatment, to take the best medical treatment, comma, you must put a comma after the participle. The best medical treatment, I took this journey to Kolkata. So there is only one finite verb, that is took. So it is a simple sentence. Then what is the definition of simple sentence? A simple sentence is a sentence which has only one finite verb, which has its subject and which has its predicate. Clear? And what is the definition of participle? Participle is a non-finite verb retaining some of the properties of the verb. And what is the condition of using participle? The subjects must be the same person and there must be a cause and effect relation, and the cause will take the participial form and the effect is the main part of the sentence. Number 4. Clear? He is occupied with innumerable problems. He is occupied with innumerable problems. Innumerable means many, more than many. Innumerable problems. Next, he has no leisure to look after his sons. He has no leisure to look after his sons. You see, that subject is, try to understand the matter. You see that the subjects are the same person. He is occupied with innumerable problems. He has no leisure. Clear? Subject is the same person. And which action has taken place? Occupied with innumerable problems. But you see there is a peculiarity in these sentences. Here there is a be verb. Okay? And when there is a be verb, you must use being. You know that the forms of be verb are am, is, are. So as there is a be verb, you should not use any other verb or having. Having, you may use having, but thereafter you will have to use been. For example, let us clean the board. Number 4. So being occupied, being, or if you want to use having been, because you know that B was been. Be is the present form, was is the past form, and past participle form is been. Been or having been occupied with innumerable problems, occupied with innumerable problems, comma, you must put a comma. He has no leisure to look after his sons. He has no leisure to look after his sons. So there is only one finite verb, that is has. Being or having been occupied with innumerable problems, this part of the sentence is participle, and it is the main part of the sentence. Has is the only finite verb. Okay? Now let us give the fifth example. Let us give the fifth example. Okay. For example, you may write, he was very old. He was very old. He had lost his wealth. He had lost his teeth, for example. He was very old. He had lost his teeth. He could not chew anything. He could not chew anything. For example, there are three sentences here, and the subject is the same person. That is he, that is he, and that is he. So all the three he's are the same person. He was very old. He had lost his teeth. He could not chew anything. And there is a cause and effect relation. As he had no teeth in his old age, he could not chew anything. But how can you combine all these three simple sentences into one simple sentence? For example, being very old, answer, being or having been, you know that past participle form is been, or having been very old, and two participles, but it is not a compound sentence. Two participles can be combined by and. Being or having been very old, and here you see that verb is had, and having lost his teeth, comma, he could not chew anything. Sorry. He could not chew anything. Full stop. So, could not is the auxiliary verb and chew is the finite verb, or that is the principal verb. Clear? So, being or having been very old, participle, and is corrective, and having lost his teeth, it is also participle, and two participles have been connected by and there is only one finite verb, that is chew, and could not is auxiliary verb. So two participles can be combined by and. There may be 5 sentences, and if the subject is the same person, all the 5 sentences can be combined into one simple sentence by using participle. So I have already given you the definition of participle. I have already given you the method of construction of participle, and when you can use participle, that is when the subjects are the same person. Okay, I have already given you all the theories. So I think that you have understood, and if there is any question that will arise in your mind, please, you may go to description box and ask me several types of questions, because all these are meant for the candidates of all sorts of exams, and there may be a question in your mind, and I will clear all your doubts, my dear boys and girls, my dear examinees. I have no objection to clear your doubts, because grammar is the basic or the foundation of writing or speaking English. Clear? So if you find any content in my class, today it is the end of my class, and if you find any content, you must subscribe my channel. Don't forget it. Stay fit, stay mellow, and stay good, because Omicron has already threatening, and it is at your doorstep. Don't mind, please. Thanking all of you. Good night.